This is DigiDM coming at you with a quick little tip for some finding animated animals in particular. So basically, if we use our 3D props asset browser, if you have this set up to look for all of your models, and I'll show you how to do that real quick, but all of the models in 3D animations module, including many of the ones in Bailey Wiki, as well as the token compendium, can be found by typing the word animated. And if you're not seeing some things in here, if you go into the settings for 3D Canvas map making pack, you can set up a custom asset path to use for the asset browser as well. So, in here, you can see all the ones from the 3D animations module, but you'll see some of these other ones from both Bailey Wiki as well as in the token compendium. The token compendium has a kind of hard to find sometimes, but check this out. We have an alpaca, and if I size that down a bit, we see animation index 0, the default one, has this sort of headbutt motion. But these things, a lot of these animals have many indexes. So if we move to 1, we see a little back kick. 2, we see the alpaca die. 3, just a alpaca grazing. There's a running alpaca, a leaping alpaca, and then a couple of these variations on idle. So I think there might even be, yep, there's a little headbutt for 9. Be curious if there's a 10. Let's see. I don't have a quick one for that. We do 10. Oh yeah, there's another one. I might be on the wrong one now. Let's try 11. Well, we're back to that. Interesting. Maybe a different leap style. So anyway, I like sort of 6 here. So we'll just put this alpaca down. And there we go. We have a animated alpaca. If we move down the list here, so obviously you're going to see a lot of the things from 3D animations. All of my creature compendiums show up here because of that search for animated. But we'll continue to find some nice little surprises. So this is in the Canvas 3D compendium, and we have a bull. Oops, did not size that correctly. So there we go. So this guy here, again, we start with sort of a headbutt, and if we use 1, we got that back kick again. 2, I'm guessing he's gonna die. 3, little idle. 4, running. 5, a little leap. 6, another idle. So for anyone who is looking for some animated quadrupeds for a farm or something, this is already in place. They're very low poly, but pretty great. Oh, I gotta get that bullywug image fixed. So let's see. I think there's definitely some more. Did I miss any here? There's the Cerberus. Okay, let's keep going because there's a cow. Again, they all start with that headbutt, but if we just bring them down to reasonable size, and usually 6 is a nice little idle. But you could see that he can graze. And we can really start to populate a nice farm here. What else do we have? I saw a fox in here earlier, so let's see. Oh, there's a deer. So you can have maybe a deer show up. Again, do sort of a graze. You could have some deer leaping through if you use some animation scripts, if that was your thing. Oh, there's a dead deer. So yeah, we'll just generally choose grazing deer. There's a donkey. We'll grab that donkey. Again, these are not by me. These are free for you already in the animation, or in the token compendium. They're just a little bit hidden away, and you have to know how to change indexes to get an effect you're looking for. Let's see. Flying swords will be in the next update. Here's that fox. Curious little fox. So what I was thinking about, once we make this fox a little more relaxed, it looks like his index is only going up to 5. So in Breath of the Wild, they have this, mechanic where you can meet a dog, usually laying around, and if you feed the dog, then I think it's 3 times you give him a piece of steak. Sorry, spoilers for Breath of the Wild fans. Give him a steak 3 times, and he guides you to a treasure chest. And I thought that would be a fun mechanic to build into 3D animations. Here's a horse, and again, these all must be from the same creator because they start with a headbutt and they go through all these variations. But 6 tends to be a good, relaxed kind of animation. And then we have a white horse, which will bring him down and do a similar 6 probably. And let's see, there's a husky. Look at this. You got a husky dog. Let's see. So I could take this husky and we could really use the animations that are already present, and maybe he helps you find something. What a happy little dog. Let's see if there's anything else. I think the husky was it, but we will keep searching. So I have this pack mule. This is one of mine, which is experimental with how to do quadrupeds. Not something I'm very skilled in, but if you needed a pack mule, he's got some animations, and yeah, that's not a great animation, but you get a pack mule if you need one. You know what I should do is probably take the donkey over here and move his bones to this guy. That might be something I look into. What is this? Shadow, sarcophagus. Oh, there's a sheep. There's more. So we'll size down that sheep. And let's check out the animations of the sheep. So it looks like, is this one from mine? Huh, I don't know where this one's from. It is from mine, okay. So this was another one of those where I don't even remember. I've gotten so many at this point. This one's from the compendium. So another dog that we can use. So I might make a scene, maybe for Bailey Wiki or somebody, maybe the community maps, but to just make sure that we're using all these animals that we have so people know about them. Let's see, we got some spiders, some traps, stag, look at that. See, there's even more to find. Again, they're going to start with that headbutt. Let's give it a 6 because I think that's our idle. Yep. All right. I got a rune, some torches, unicorns. I gotta fix the vampire spawns too. And one more. Looks like we found a wolf under the same compendium. So, pretty neat to have these tucked away. And all you have to do is change the indices, and you can really populate a scene. Now, I'm curious, since a wolf is a playable creature, if I doubt I have a wolf in here. There's a werewolf. Let's try to grab a wolf real quick. There's a dire wolf and there's a wolf. Let's see what the compendium gives it. Okay, so much more realistic looking wolf. And again, I wonder if we can take something like this and just take the bones from this to give this wolf a little more life. From the SRD, it's got a bite attack, so I'm sure this guy would probably have something that we could turn into a bite. Maybe even combining some of these actions. Oh, that's not going to be it. That's kind of like a bite. So, let me know what you think. If you knew about these, if you want some more animals, I would like some chickens. Let's see if we could find a chicken, huh? Because that would be a nice little farm. A pig. We could really create a whole farm that's alive. Let's see what the compendium has. Chicken. Oh, there's an abyssal chicken. What about pig? Nope. That is from Sow Pig the Ghoul. Must be from Wild Beyond the Witchlight or something. Oh yeah, that thing's creepy. Well, might be fun to animate one day. But yeah, we don't have a pig. How are we supposed to get by without a pig? There's a trade good. Yep. So let me know if there's other quadrupeds that you're interested in, and we will see what we can do. For now, this is DigiDM signing off with 3D Animations module. Thanks for watching.